Hello, happy Saturday, and welcome to another Fly With Me video. My name is Cody, or Lufthansa 145, and today we find ourselves back in Xplane in the SSG E195. And of course, I'm in my custom-made livery featuring Passenger President Johnny on the wings, the Air Dolomiti Special E195. So, those of you who pay attention at the channel may remember me and Dolomiti do not get along. In fact, there was the first video where I ever tried doing this in the X-Crafts that ended with a little bit of Then, who could forget the the first attempt at full flights where I was doing Dolomiti's Revenge, which ended up being Dolomiti taking revenge out on me, which ended with a little bit of this.
1,000. 1,000. 500.
Did anybody ever see the movie Alive? And now finally for tonight's Fly With Me video, we are doing the Revenge of Dolomiti's Revenge. So we are just at top of descent now, so out. Should we just do flight level change? Speed. Go back into FMS speed, which I don't know why he wants to do. Super fast speeds and top of descent. Let's just see if we do better this time. We don't end up in any of these here mountains. Awesome. Co-pilot puppies are around and trying to get my attention. Now, speed, why are we drifting lazily to the right? Yeah, well, I figured as much. So this airplane and I still haven't fully gotten along yet, so. Why would you overspeed and then, like, rev your engines up? Let's go like that. See if we can't get back on the profile here. And if I do VNAV path, and MC speed. Alright, that looks a little bit better. I'm getting the hang of this, so the only reason why I decided to do this for you guys tonight, number one, Mr. Johnny was unable to record this week for Saturday, so here I am on a lovely Saturday night. And the second thing that's going on is, if any of you saw earlier this week, my last full flight video, I thought for the hell of it, because I love to abuse myself, let's take a Swiss ERJ, and we went from Vienna to Salzburg, and to my surprise, completely uneventful flight. So I was like, alright, let's do Fly With Me in this. Let's give Dolomiti one more shot to see if it truly is the cursed Virtual LH airline. And yeah, so far so good. Very uneventful takeoff from Munich. So of course Dolomiti 8200 is going from Munich, and our destination tonight is Venice. Lima India Papa Zulu. We are going in runway 22 on the LARF 1 Bravo arrival, and yeah, the name of the airport is Venezia. We're online at VATSIM, and that is where we are at. So let's just wait and see. It's a very quick arrival. We descend via Vatic here, and let me zoom out here just a hair. Vatic, Lauren, straight onto the arrival for runway 22 here. I'm opting for the ILS because we've had a bit of luck with the ILS last time, and that just seems to help with the arrival. Of course, on takeoff with this airplane, me and the pitch trim still did not get along, but we managed to get off the ground somewhat. All was well I'll have the sterile cockpit light on, or thing on. Stay out of my cockpit, but like, you know, come into the cockpit. So let's have some looks outside here really quickly. That wasn't right. So of course, hand painted by yours truly. My wonderful Photoshop skills, where clearly I can draw a straight line that continues on the bottom. Little spikes there and there. Yeah, it was not too bad. My other thing, I finally fixed it. I'm very happy to report virtuallh.com is now finally on the airplane. Air Dolomiti Delta Juliet Oscar, featuring the one and only DLH-101 Johnny. Hold on, sorry, we gotta say his name again. Lufthansa 101 Johnny. Alright, well, we're not gonna do that tonight. Now my dogs might start barking in a moment, because the wifey is coming home in a moment. That's okay. So, 315. Get our slow down here in a moment. I'm going to pop VOR1 down here. Now, today I'm going to let it connect to the ILS on its own, but if it doesn't, I'm going to be ready with the information, because we should always be one step ahead of the game. So, ILS is 109.95 with a course of 39 degrees. So let's have that written down just in case. In fact, let's go 109 decimal. I can already not read my own handwriting. 95. That side. And it's ready to go just in case. So everything's looking good. FMC was fully programmed and ready for this. If I can remember how the frig to get there. So perf, descent, landing. So we're doing landing full flap. Excuse me. Cat 1. And these are my speeds. Awfully close to that 10, where we'll turn on the lights. Now what I love about this airport is we're going to come out, I think, over the water here, and then they're landing over behind the pillar here somewhere. That's what it looks like. Not a lot of traffic on VATSIM tonight. There was a guy claiming Mayday, which I think is just stupid. I don't know, like, it's here for real life, like, ops, but, like, don't do stupid things like that. We're going to do auto brake medium. Now, the last time I took this airplane out, I had a hell of a time on the landing with the braking system. So we'll see if it... but granted, where I was landing was an airport that had like a 7,000-foot runway, so we had to stop and fast. So we'll see how that goes. So we should be hitting slow down here in a moment. And as soon as we do, I think I'm going to start with flaps 1 here in just a minute. I want to make sure I have at least flaps 2, I think, by Lauren, as I make my turn in. So we got 17 nautical miles to figure out a slowdown and 2 stages of flap. I think we can do it. Thanks, Lauren. I'll be at about 8. Let the airplane drop like a stone. There is Mummy. Now, let that the VNAV path does not take into account the fact that you have to slow down. So we'll use the e-brake. Perfect. Allegedly traffic's right there. Is that VATSIM traffic, or is that... No, that's going to be Xplane traffic. Or there's a couple people down on the ground at this airport that I'm about to go over, but I suspect that's Xplane traffic. So there's a 250 slowdown there. Now, flap extend is 230, so I think I'm gonna 228, slow it down just a little bit more. I hate that this thing, when you're using the stupid You know what? There. Okay, sorry. The other thing I didn't look at really quickly is the weather 1012. So through 10, let's go lights on. Let's get our barrel minimums set to 200. Is set, and let's get 1012 set. 95.864.95 now. Still on the path. Let's take flaps 1. Gorgeous. And we'll be making this turn here in a moment where things are going to get really fast, really quick. So let's slow down just a little bit more. Flaps 2 speed is 215, so we'll go down to 210. See if the airplane will get there for me. So we're going to dive after this Lauren cross point. I'm sorry, I know I got the clicky sounds. 215, in fact we'll go down to 200. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Airport's right somewhere over here. Radio. 109.95 course was 39. Oh, that was way wrong way for that. Scroll, 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 scroll. 39 and flaps 2 and take the gear. How much? Yeah, I'll take the gear nice and early just to help us with the speed. And we'll get down to flaps 4, 180. So that we're ready for that. Lots of dogs making click-clackies behind me. I apologize, but they're cute as hell, so you can't really blame them. So speed, LNAV path. I feel like we are incredibly high. Yeah, we are incredibly high. This airplane likes to do this to me. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. Where is, so if I go into approach mode, approach to lock. No glide yet, which I'm pretty sure that does make a degree of sense. So let's give it a chance to do that. So we're gonna do VS 13. And we'll just drop out of the sky until we hit it. So that's good. Take flaps 3. Runway's right there. Why are we not lining up to it? There it is. Okay, now we're lining up to it. Fire all the lights on. It technically is night, but I switched to daytime so we could see what was going on here in the sim. Now approach to 109.95. So he's using number 2 as his reference. Glide, we're way high. We're really, really, really high. Just on final now and recording. Okay, yeah, in 10 minutes. Well, can we catch up to the glide slope? Still says we're really high, but I think we'll be okay. So put the other headphone in. Let's do flaps 4. Slow down further. to our 130. Should catch up here just in a moment. Now we haven't picked up the glide, so this thing may... Yep, I was afraid of that. No! No! Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Catch up to that sucker. Almost at the point where we probably shouldn't even fight with this thing, but here we go. Now it's coming. Hopefully that'll go approach glide slope in just a second. How many more flaps we got? 2 more stages of flap. Oh my god. Never seen an airplane with so much flap in all my life. And glide slope. Perfect. Airplane's going to speed down now. Flaps 5 and flaps full. Set. Landing lights are on. Passengers are ready. Let's do the landing thingy once the airplane settles down. Just going to let it trim itself out. I'll take control of the speed. So we got the speed, trying to hold that 130 mark there. Airplane's got a lovely descent right now, 750 feet per minute. Outer marker, align and flare. Now, the one thing I haven't been getting in this thing is GWPS callouts, which is kind of annoying. Unless you're going to do it right now. No? Okay. That's weird. I could swear this thing to GWPS callouts, but we're at 1,000. Let's do... Alright, I have control. .600 feet to go. Feel like we're on a bit of an angle here. Everything's looking good. Just a little bit below the glide now. Just nose up and add a little bit of power. Now back on the glide. Power out. Off to the right. Decision height, continue. $70, $60, $50. Ooh, there's a float. And reversers. Auto brake, reverser stowed, manual braking, and let's vacate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Venice. As we vacate the runway here, this is Echo. Slow down some more, and there you go. Dolomiti Revenge of the Revenge. Thank you. We did the thing. Turn off here. And I'll leave it at that. Okay, everybody, I'll leave you the visuals as normal from the gate. So thanks so much for joining me for that from the flight deck. Dolomiti 8200, our second Dolomiti flight in the books. Anti-FAF, love it. Thanks so much. Stay safe. Happy flying. Cheers.